You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Tuning in. I ain't gonna say the whole intro. So I got a couple of special guests with me as well right about now. I'm gonna allow all of them to introduce themselves.
I am back. It is me, Miss Most Hated, your wife, Miss Jade.
Avenue C. I'm in the building, man. No love, no trust. Shout out to the LEAUGE and Jade. Thanks for y'all having me in here, man.
Yo, White, LOD, Philly in the building. Fiance to Yo, Jade. I mean, appreciate y'all having me up here, though.
Nice.
G's the Flare, Legion of Doom.
Nice.
So, I don't like the fucking energy in the room.
Nah.
Dead in here right now.
You did?
Right.
Now, man.
Push your pen battle league.
Sig you in the fucking building, torture chamber.
Push your pen.
Push your pen.
Big Shady, push your pen. Y'all know the squad.
Hello, I'm not even supposed to be here right now. Guess what?
Evan Luther King.
Avenue the King. Respect the puncher.
Respect the punches.
Respect the puncher.
Hello.
The activist with the active fist. You know what I mean?
Hey.
So, if anybody had watched the last week, you were here to promote this event that was going to be taking place last weekend.
Sorry, y'all.
In regards to the event, you know, some things happened. You were actually involved in the clip, and the gentleman to the left of you was involved in the clip as well. For people that don't know, because I've seen like your image be like misquoted, and they said that you look like a rapper or a singer. I'm not sure what she
No.
is. But
Dage Loaf.
there you go. Who were you in the clip, for people who don't know?
I was the one at the end breaking it up. I was separating, like I just slid in the middle and I just pushed each parties to their respective corners. Mm-hmm. That is who I was in the video.
Gotcha. So for
You
any...
You were also the league owner who threw the bag.
Yeah, no, but he asked who I was in the clip. In the clip.
Right.
Also the league owner.
Yeah,
like,
we're getting there.
That's Jade, man. She hold us down at Push Your Pen, man.
He in this heavy bag right now.
Push Your Pen, the event that's pretty much my league under the SLUR umbrella. That was my Killer Be Killed event. That was actually a battle that I personally set up for William Wolf and Avenue. That was a battle that I personally set up. I'm like, okay, this is going to be something great. Then, you know, it turned into something greater that got us all here, that opened a lot of people's eyes to things that's already a sensitive issue. But you got a lot of woulda, shouldas compared to someone who did. So that's pretty much what all this is boiling down to.
Gotcha. Now, there's a million questions. I don't even know where to fucking begin. But one of the reasons as to why you actually reached out, you wanted to kind of give your piece on it.
Yeah.
So I want you to speak because I don't know where to begin, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay, so I reached out because I was seeing a lot of, attention for William Wolf, and not that, he shouldn't get attention because, you brought, this is the attention you brought upon yourself, but it's like, I want to shine some light on the person that he was intending to, whether it was purposely or not, disrespect. You have a white man who thinks he's about to say nigga to a black man who told him he wasn't with it. So on that part, I'm going to let Avenue speak for himself. I can't speak on his feelings. I'm going to let him do that for himself.
Okay. So, this shit right here, as we all know, has definitely gone viral. Like, I have people that I work with that don't even watch fucking battle rap, and they know about this. I guess it's great for you. But having been in this, and the victim, I guess, in this, with this happening, and I hate to ask a question that may have been asked a million times, but how do you feel?
I mean, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? It ain't really about nothing to me. Like, he was tripping. I mean, he deserved that punch, so. It is what it is.
Gotcha.
I don't have a mic, but can I take control for a second?
Yeah.
So, I want you to start before the battle there was some type of, you good, they'll probably hear me.
Yeah.
You can repeat it if you want. Just let them know, like, before the battle, there was some type of interview.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all was talking, and he was talking about something about a third round.
Yeah.
I know that it happened in the first, but was that what he was talking about, or?
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. Cause I told him previously, like, I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I mean, don't say that to me. We had we was talking off camera. I told him this, nobody around, like, don't say that to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, that interview happened, like, and that was going on. I didn't even know the camera was out. We was just talking.
That was back in the summertime. I
Yeah.
was actually there too.
Yeah, so we was just talking. Like,
So that interview's old.
yeah,
Yeah.
cause I talked to him previously before that. Like, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Right. Did you two have a relationship prior to that?
I mean, I see him at events. He cool.
Just okay, like a cordial kind of. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't had no problems with him. He a cool bull.
Gotcha. Now, when you seen him at events, and maybe you probably heard him in passing conversation, did you ever hear him use that word at all?
Nah, I never heard him say that.
Gotcha.
Like, just to put it out there, this is statements going around. Yeah, he said it to Av before. No, he has not.
Okay.
They are not friends. They're not buddy. They don't hang in the same circles. They are passerby. They're not cool like that for him to feel like he's comfortable enough to speak to Av like that. So which is hence the video. Like, you like, this ain't that. We're not homies. We didn't grow up. We didn't, scuffle in the park like this. We don't have that rapport for you to feel like you gonna say it to me. If you do, I'ma steal you. So then you get the video.
Right.
And then he's laughing and is like, if you don't steal me by the third, it's not a battle. All right, well, if you say it, I'ma steal you. And
it's funny because, like, I'm laughing, like, because I just previously told you, so you coming back up, it's like you kind of like still picking at it a little bit, like you don't know what you talking about, but I know what you talking about, bro. I mean, that's why I'm laughing, because it's like funny to me at that point. Whatever, like that.
Gotcha.
Yo, if you heard him say it not in a battle, you would still have a problem with it?
Yeah, I would check him about it, or I would just. I mean, some shit I don't got nothing to do with. You know what I mean? It ain't my business. He could be talking to his friend that he really used that with every day. Then I'll be stepping in the line and probably get my ass whipped by both of them. You know what I mean? So some things you gotta understand where it's your place and it's not your place.
Gotcha. So not knowing you, but just having this sort of interaction with you, you seem like a cool, chill, mellow kind of dude.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's why he went ahead and did that? Like, do you think he would have did that against somebody, that was regularly
It's
like
hard
that?
to say, man, because like he was getting comfortable. Like he felt like that was his like family, his league. You know what I mean? So he was getting comfortable. So I don't know. It's hard to say.
Gotcha.
What do you guys think about it?
But I do believe, like me being like laughing with him that time, I feel as though like he kind of like he feel as though he can get over on it a little bit.
Gotcha.
Along with other motherfuckers telling me he can.
I feel as though like he out of pocket, like for saying it. One, he had multiple conversations with this guy because like he talked to me and Ab, we talked like we rap. Talking leading up to the battle. Yo, you ready? Yo, I'm ready. Bro, he better not say nigga, bro. He better not say nigga to me. And he keep playing, so I'm like, I was on the card too. I'm like, yo, I hope he don't say nigga, cause I can't battle. I'm gonna fuck up the event. So I'm like, yo, I hope he don't say nigga. So, I mean, he going into the battle, he like, yo, if you say nigga, I'm stealing. I'm rocking, you my man. I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you. If you gonna steal him, cool. That's what we gonna do. So, Wolf was cooking.
Shit was garbage. Shit was garbage, man.
And he fucked up and said nigga.
And then he said it in a way like there's a
like he tried to pull his card like, what you thought I was bluffing?
Right.
Like, oh, you a pussy, I'ma say it, my nigga.
What time is you on? Like, come on, bro. Like, we not doing that. Like, especially that what you just tried to do right there. Like,
right.
And I ain't even hear the rest of the bar. You know what I mean? Just on like, come on, bro. We not doing that. Period.
Right.
For me, what made it worse was the setup, because right before you said it, you said, I got magic in these hands. Then you got snuffed. So where was the magic that was in said hands?
See, and that's what really like fuck with me is like, yo, all you had to do was hit him back, swing back. Even if you missed, like, it was no interaction after that. You just looked shocked and appalled, like, you said, my guy, my colored guy. No, you didn't say that. You said my nigga and you got hit. Now you looking like, why you hit me?
Right.
What you mean?
And then it's like, I was annoyed. Like, why do you look shocked? Because you clearly told this man, if you do not steal me by the 3rd, it's not a battle. You just unfortunately got stolen the 1st, and then you shocked. Like you're not. You sat there. From what I was told, the bar was, my nigga, I just called your bluff. He called yours, because he told you what he was going to do. He followed up, and you didn't stand on your choice of words.
Do you feel like he didn't do anything? Now I'm gonna put myself in his shoes. If I had said, my nigga, you know what I'm saying, and then, you hit me. Now, in the back of my head, I'm saying to myself, if I fucking swing, 15 of these motherfuckers gonna jump on me. If I don't do anything, nobody's gonna.
So you mean in his shoes
At that
all the way
point, then that's on the people that put the battery in his back to say it. If you think that your safety is going to be in jeopardy for something that you say, but you have people telling you to say it, then it's like, okay, cool, I'm going to say it because I know the people that's telling me to say it is going to have my back. So then at that point, you're not concerned about your safety at that point because the people who put the battery in your back got your back.
Gotcha.
And I know he expected like the crowd to be more on his side. Than how it turned out to be.
Right. And Jez LaFleur, saying it correctly?
Jeez.
Shit, you told me that before. What do you feel regarding this?
I thought he just should never said that shit in the battle. Pretty much, he just shouldn't have said it in the battle.
Gotcha.
If you say it where you say it, just leave it there.
Gotcha. So is it that if he were a rapper per se, and this was a word that he was using, is it acceptable then, or
No,
is it?
It's not acceptable because it's bigger than just your friends listening to you. It's people that does not accept that. It's black people that will never accept no white. You can be my friend. Don't say it. I don't care. I don't care how long. We was 20 years together. So what? Don't say it. So if I'm not going to let my white friend say it, no, your white friend not going to say it around me. Your white, none of that. So a rapper cannot say that. He has to be conscious of what he's like. And he has more sensitive about it.
No, it's like a spit in the face to my ancestors, for a white person to say nigga to me.
And in all honesty, he doesn't have the melanin privilege enough to say it. To call me a nigga is a term of endearment. You don't look like me to be able to call me that. We're not cool. We didn't grow up the same. You don't look like me. Yes, you have to look like me to call me that. You don't have to deal with what I have to deal with looking like this. You don't have to deal with that. So you don't get the right to use it. And the people that gave him the pass, why? You got more of a chance of getting shot than he do. Just because he got a beard, because he grew up from North. It's not enough melanin in his skin for him to be a gun target before you.
And this is battle rap, so the bar is just it's meant to be disrespectful, period. Come on, bro.
Gotcha.
Any way you want to cut it.
Two. That's funny you say that. So as of the legal order, will you book him again? Will you? What's going on?
I'm not gonna sit here and fraud and say no, I wouldn't, because he's talented. But if you got to think about, I'm a small league. I'm keep it all the way green. I'm a small league. And I'm trying to use this negative and spin it into a positive. Cause right now, battle rap has never trended the way it is trending right now. When was the last time any battle rap event, any battle rap incident trended on The Source, on The Breakfast Club, on Royce the 5'9", or Wendy Williams? When was the last time any battle rap related event trended to this magnitude? Look what it took for it to get there. Now, this is okay, it's now granted, on the good side, you have another member of LOD who was mentioned, TD Barry, on The Breakfast Club. Now, that mention brought views to a league where this incident didn't happen on. So now look how the other people are benefiting off of this negativity. Now those league and their views are going up. Now people are going to search TD Barry. Oh, TD Barry battled William Wolf. Okay, William Wolf battled Avenue C. Okay, Avenue C battled Jade LaFleur. Okay, Jade LaFleur battled Yo White. Now you're generating ongoing views off of something negative. Because, again, there is no other way battle rap is trending right now. No one knows that SIGU has a charity basketball game coming up with Gates of the Garden and 2 other Philadelphia leagues. No one knows that. That they're donating dry canned goods and, to benefit other people. Now, these are black men coming together to do this charity event. No one knows that. It's something we've been talking about it.
We're verbal war zone.
Verbal war zone. But no one's talking about it. But it takes a white guy getting punched in the face by a black man for battle rap to trend.
Yeah, unfortunately, controversy kind of sells, which is sad, but I guess realistic.
People love negativity.
So in all actuality, yes,
people love negativity.
I would book William Wolf again, but he would have to come into the notion, I'm not going to say nigga.
Right.
Because I got stole this time, I don't know what's going to happen the next. So now he's
just out here just doing nut shit.
I'm not going to tell you what and what not to say. Just be expecting the consequences that come with it. So if you're going to feel comfortable to continue to say nigga,
fucking battle rap
people
up
that
with
don't
all
accept it, and it's actions behind it,
So
stand on it. Stand on it.
brings me to as a league owner and asking the person who punched him, did you see his apology or what did you
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
You don't agree with it?
Nah, his first apology was bullshit. So it's
And
like,
then you see the interview.
yeah, the 15 minutes of fame joint. Yeah, I seen that joint.
Have any of you spoken to him since then? You have?
Yeah, I have. And from the conversation and then from the initial post, the first initial post, he was it wasn't really an apology just yet. It was a damn, I fucked up, my fault, it's not that big of a deal. Then
he
you
apologized
probably
like a black man. That's what's funny. His first apology was like what a black man would do.
right. It's
Wolf
like
is hilarious, man.
like I hurt you, my fault. Like black men, they don't want to own up to it, but yeah, I'm gonna acknowledge it. I'm gonna acknowledge it, but I'm not gonna own
Wolf
up to it.
He's delusional.
Right, and then somebody must have been in his ear like, bro, that's not an apology. You have people ready to harm you for your choice of words. So then you got the lengthy apology. And then and then you got the never mind, and then you get the he's on another blog interview saying, yeah, I say nigga all the time. Okay, so what are you apologizing for if you saying you use it all the time? Saying you didn't know the history of the word. Yes, you did. You use it all the time. People give you a pass. So it's don't stand on what you're doing, which is for me which is why I reached out, because from speaking to him, people are reaching out to him. Controversy sells. I want to book the white guy. I want to see if he'll say nigga on my league. But my thing is, y'all heard him. Y'all didn't get to hear Av. Y'all didn't get to hear the bars that he was about to speak to this man's soul. So it's like, no, the talent is
To
here
your soul,
too.
Wolf.
The talent is here too. And it's like I wanna. It's like y'all. It's so much shine on the disrespecter, but it's like, what about the man that he was trying to disrespect? Respect the puncher.
Respect the
Activist
puncher.
with the active fist.
That's goddamn beautiful. How you just broke that down.
It's like I'm not trying to downplay what he's going through right now, because he's being threatened, but it's like you asked for it because you knew what you were going into. His little group knew what he was gonna say, and they put the battery in his back for him to say it, and then he said it, and then only one person kind of sort of stood up for him, but then didn't really, because he personally knows him. So now he's conflicted, because it's like, I don't want to fight my man, but I don't want nothing to happen to my other man who didn't swing for himself. So he was conflicted. So then you got that side of the story. So it's like, no, I want to bring attention to the one that's not really getting the attention that he should.
Well, that's another thing too. Are you happy that you got attention from the wrong shit through battle rap? Because
Nah, I'm not
I
happy
went back
about.
and peeped your shit. Like, yo, you alright.
Appreciate that,
You know what I
man.
mean? Like, I'm just saying, like,
He a God.
you.
I appreciate
He's a
that.
godly. He's a godly
know,
guy.
And it took, a negative situation for me to go check you. You know what I'm saying? Are you happy or are you upset? Cause
No, I'm upset about it, because I ain't trying to go like get attention off of that.
Right.
I mean, I've been in the hood going through stuff all my life, having to do the same things. Ain't no attention. Like, so it's like to get attention off of it is corny.
Gotcha. As far as
Real nigga shit.
I guess booking, as you stated, like the friends or his what you call them, the little gang, his
Yeah.
little friends or whatever. Going forward, will they be still battling on the league? What happens
I mean,
with that?
they're not a part of my roster, so I do not have to book them.
Gotcha.
From what I was told, they have PGs, so they have other things they should be focused on. I don't. It's they have other things they should be worried. I don't have to book them. They have their plates are full.
Gotcha.
He's being reached out to people he's being reached out to. I'm worried about the people over here.
Right,
I'm worried about he's not disrespecting no other race, and he's focused on his pen. He came to showcase his talent, and he told you what was going to happen because he wanted to showcase his talent. He didn't come to be disrespected. He came to listen, we got 3 rounds of this. Let's put on the classic.
He was going to have 3 rounds of that, Wolf. I'm gonna kick your ass in there, bro.
Everybody's reaction to Stampede, though. I haven't heard y'all address Stampede.
I addressed him a couple of times. I mean, I ain't feeling like he don't owe me no loyalty. I mean, at the end of the day, and he on the other side at the end of the day. So
that's why I'm not bringing them up. They got their shine. They had their 15 minutes of fame already down K&A with there. That was what they chose to do for that opportunity. And I feel like you got punched and you had the opportunity to show people who you were, and this is where you chose to show them. This is the person you chose to portray. I'm William Wolf. I say, nigga, this is where I'm from. This is why. That wasn't showing who you are.
I went and peeped some of his old battles, and he say some wild shit. Like, this isn't the first time I heard some.
That's what I'm saying. He was building. He was getting.
But for me, what makes it the worst is his slogan. His slogan is, I like saying things knowing nothing's gonna happen to me. So what now?
He wrote that down for this day. Like, yeah, this is gonna go perfect together that one day.
The thing about it, when I look at, the swing, I feel like you could have, you know what I'm saying? I felt like your swing was just like don't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch your mouth.
There was a little mustard on that swing.
Right. I'm not knocking.
He was moving
I'm
around
just
and
saying.
stuff. I had to target him.
Okay. I'm just saying that it could have. What kept you from? Because you could have. A lot of times when we look at this, it's pop, 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 pop. But you just hit it with once, and that was it. What kept you from pursuing it?
That ain't my league. I mean, I do know a lot of people fuck with him in there. He got people behind him.
Okay.
So, and then when I hit him, he automatically fell. So I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at who gonna step up next. I mean, if you see people, I see people arms coming up. Swinging at people's arms, knocking people's arms out, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you with me or against me right now. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking at everybody.
Yeah, I stepped in front of him.
Gotcha.
I'm the guy that didn't let him get the 3-piece off.
And when I hit him,
the 3-piece that everybody wanted him to get off.
And I hit him, you can see people grabbing me. You see people's arms grabbing me, pulling me back.
Right. Now, you being a female within this incident, and you know what I'm saying, pushing, one of the progressives. Yeah, and I'm like, were you fearful?
She jumped up, like.
You weren't.
I wasn't.
Jade hold shit down, man. For the females in the culture. She holding it down for all the females in the country.
I wasn't scared for the simple fact of it's more people that like me than dislike me.
LOD.
And
yeah.
Not on Facebook, in my life, and in the building, in SIGU, and push your pen. So, and my fiance was right there. It's been time and time again where he's put hands on people for me. So I know going forward, I'm doing something productive. So if anything happens to me, he's right there.
Yeah, we definitely not left. I'm not letting that happen to her. I'm there, so.
Pull up, man.
That's off limits.
Yeah, we
pulling up. You gotta be crazy. We doing something like that.
What you thought?
So, remember the last time I was here, I said I'm trying to change, or not change, but I'm more conscious of how I speak to people because I know how my words are. So in that moment, I wasn't thinking of, oh shit is recording. It's like, nah, we're not doing that. I'm like, y'all not about to mess with my event. Like, this is not that. Like, I put so much into that event. I had been planning this card for months. These battles were locked in 4 to 5 months ago. I don't do anything last minute. So it was like, I'm thinking like this means a lot to me. It's riding on what I've done. It's so many people that's doubting my credibility, what I'm capable of doing. So it's like, this is me. This is what I've done. This battle, I did that. This interview here and me pushing both of them. Like when I was speaking to DNA too, he reached out to me. I'm not shying away from William Wolf's name. I'm not shying away from his talent. I'm bringing light to both of them. But he's on my roster. He's the one I'm worried about. He's the one whose future I'm trying to push. And I'm trying to put into a better light. He has things going on outside of battle rap. He's more than just jabbing a nigga who's not a nigga. Because everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga. You said nigga, but you couldn't stand on the actions that followed it. So that's why we're here now. This is my concern. Like,
Right.
Pusha Pen Battle League,
Right.
Avenue C, Yo White, Jeez LaFleur, TD Berry, who's not here. And, you know, he's not Pusha Pen. He's part of Gates of the Garden.
not Pusha
but
Pen
he
either.
reps, like, if he's the one who recorded that initial clip of Avenue and Wolf, like, had he not dropped that when he did, this wouldn't have been able to be
Shout
pieced
out to
together
Compete Street.
as the
Compete
way it was
Street, follow
able to.
Compete Street,
Follow
man.
Compete Street.
So it's like, this negative has brought so many views to Gates of the Garden, to Push Your Pen, to Sig You, Step Your Ink Game Up. It's brought this negativity has boosted views. You know, people were telling me, why are you promoting this? Why are you sharing this? It don't matter. I told Wolf, if somebody, when I see you, I'm gonna kill you, drop a link to your battle. Don't reply. Why are you feeding? You apologize. You're not standing on your stand. It don't matter. At this point, move on. Anytime somebody at you, drop your battle. Somebody at you, drop your battle. Oh, you the boy that's wrong with him, drop your battle. Go back to the old battles, 4 or 5 years ago, drop your battle. Something you lost, drop your battle. All publicity is good publicity. How you spin it is what matters. You control the narrative of your future.
I feel as though like he lucky it happened like how it happened. Cause I feel as though if it went to like somewhere bigger, like say he was on Smack or something like that, I don't think he would have.
No, the fight took place at Push Your Pen Battle League. That's where the fight took place. Not Gates of the Garden. TD Berry is a gatekeeper at Gates of the Garden, and that was the catalyst for all of this because he said something to Wolf in the form of you not gonna say nigga, and Wolf said something like my next battle, and Avenue happened to be his next battle.
Has this made any of you kind of feel like, you know, maybe I shouldn't use the word?
No.
I'm not forcing. I'm just saying, because sometimes even with, you know, with music, sometimes it, you know, when they're like, oh, like I've heard people say, you know what I'm saying, well, you know, it's part of our culture, that sort of thing. But then when you have somebody that's not in your culture or that's not your race, when they say it, you know, for some people, it's kind of like, well, maybe I should fall back from saying it because, you know what I'm saying, it's where everybody's thinking that it's okay to say it and that it's comfortable and that sort of thing.
So I'm gonna tell you why I say it. I'm going to continue to say it, and why I stand on that word. Because when I wake up and I go out in the morning and I drive, I can get pulled over for what I look like. When I'm going in the store and I come out, I could get shot for what I look like. I was born with this skin complexion. This burden is mine to bear. So that word comes with this burden. And this burden is something I'm gonna carry on my back. Probably I'm proud to be black. I'm proud to be a black woman, and nigga is part of my vocabulary. I'm very intelligent. I can articulate with the best of them, but nigga happens to be something I use as a term of endearment.
Jade, I love how you said the word is a burden. Like, I like that, man.
Facts.
Man, and I couldn't agree more after hearing what she said. But I also like...
Not being black is a burden. What comes with it, being racially profiled, being stereotyped, knowing that when I go into an interview and there's 4 other white people and I'm the black person, chances are someone who does not look like me might get the job. So I have to stand out. Being black, you have to work harder to get what you want because things are not easily handed to us. Being black is not a burden, it's a blessing. For me, at least.
No, I feel what you're saying, but you was right the first time too, though, Jay. I like what you said the first time. I like both of what you said. But look, I'm conscious of the word. Like I try to not. I don't want to use the word. You know what I mean? But I use it.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Amen. Every time I'm here, you on me. You gotta lay off me. Every time I'm here, you at me.
Any of you all, after hearing it, does it make you feel like you don't want to use the word, or is it like you'll continue to use it?
It's a habit. It's a habit that we picked up. People were raised that just the people who's around, they use it. So like she said, it's a burden that you carry. Mm-hmm. And although it's a negative, we have to stand on it. Like us as black people, we took this and we built this now. We done ran with the term nigga so long. We're here. It's gonna be too difficult to tell everybody, yo, stop saying nigga. You can't. Like she said, it's in my vocabulary. Yo, what's up, my nigga? It just rolled right off the tongue. So it's just something we have to carry, and we hold it proud.
It is fucked up.
Nobody else can say it. Y'all are not us.
It's ours.
It is fucked up because in the hood you can see like a 3-year-old just saying nigga. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We don't black. We don't have. Not saying that we don't have anything, but it's let us have something. So we're
also like culture
appropriation. Yes, it's like why can't that be something exclusively for us?
You know, if you're like an Asian person, you be like, oh, you chink, or you know,
Yeah.
people that's Muslim, I'm sure they have slangs that they use amongst each other, like you kufar if you not like really,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But a person outside of it, you can't just come in and just say it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what's appropriate and what's not. Like
It's called respect. At the end of the day, it's
That's
literally
exactly what it's
called
called.
respect. It's respect.
Yeah.
And what he done was disrespect.
And it's a line that as men, like, come on, bro, like, fuck all that view shit and all that other stuff. Like,
Right.
as a man, like, we not even going there because if it go there, it can definitely go there. You know what I mean?
I'm willing to bet any amount of money every white person know not to say nigga. You know not to say it.
Like, he know not to say it because he's using the N-word. If nigga's part of your vocabulary, the N-word would have never been something that you were so heavy on. Yeah, something, the N-word. No, say nigga. If that's part of your vocabulary, say it. But right. you had the conscious mind enough to say the N-word in your apology. Shout out to Sarah Connor because she pulled receipts. I don't know if I don't know. I don't keep up with beef, but she pulled receipts.
Shout out to Sarah Connor.
No beef.
She pulled receipts of him saying it from September of 2018, where he said niggas this and niggas that. Oh, I didn't know about the word, but you've been using it. You wasn't saying the N-word then. Why are you saying it now? Stand on it. That's my only problem. Stand on your action. Stop waiting for the backlash to backtrack what you chose to do.
Do you blame his peers? If it's something that you don't agree with, do you blame his peers for making it where it's comfortable enough for him to say it, like, nah, he cool, you ain't gotta worry about it, he can say it? Do you blame like his peers, like, we gotta do better, or like how do you?
Yes, because from what I was told about their interview, that he was saying, oh, he say it to us all the time. So as y'all made him feel comfortable enough to say it, y'all put the battery in his back to say it in a room full of other black men who don't know him.
So, I guess with that being said too, because you said cultural appropriation, so sometimes people look at it like, well, I'm hip hop, I'm down, I'm street, I'm hood, I'm the same as you.
But when you think of hip hop, what do you really think of? What color? Not trying to put a color on hip hop, but when you think of hip hop, who started it? What is the color of the people who started hip hop? So by culture appropriation, we're saying this is something we started and you're trying to take it and make it yours and put your little mayonnaise spin on it. This is ours.
Gotcha. Do you feel like and this may go somewhere
Shout out
else,
to helmets.
but do you kind of feel like, because a lot of times when we watch battles, if you watch certain battles, I forget what battle it was, where I think they were battling Sharon or somebody, and it was a lot of crack. I can't remember. Or when even Sirius Jones battled Jen, all the Asian shit.
But my thing is, if you feel disrespected by something, act on it. This is the difference from the almost was gonna fight to the gun to the people who fought. He felt disrespected and he acted on it. To the people, if Sharon felt disrespected by all the crackers crack, act on it. Say something or do something. Is you always have people that was about to fight, that was about to, if I was Av, I would have did this. If I was Av, I would have did that. Well, Av swung. You didn't. Because there's been battles where people have said they felt disrespected and did nothing. So that's the difference between the Sharons and the Jens, is they didn't do anything about it if they felt disrespected.
But people don't even know where the term cracker even come from. If they know, it's still a slap in the face to black people.
Cracker whip.
Yeah, it's still a slap in the face. So us even saying it to them is still giving them power. So calling a white guy crackers, like, do you know what they do? Like, bro, yeah, the crack the whip. So either way, we still lose. So they can't act on it.
What do you say? And this is just like, I'm going off of things I've heard. What do you say where people are like, in terms of cultural appropriation and just unifying, where they're like, but a male will battle a female, and it's bitch this, suck my dick, so on and so forth.
It's
not the same. Not at all. Not at all.
And what makes it different?
The word with the word.
Because again,
it's too much that come with that word.
Again, bitch is another term of endearment. If I'm friends with somebody, oh, that's my bitch. Like you don't. If I don't know you, you don't get the right to call me that. It's a term of endearment. It's respect.
Male or female.
And yeah, male or female.
Old or young.
And and with battle rap, not saying that you can't put rules on battle rap, but if I tell you beforehand, this is what's gonna happen if you decide to go this route, you can't be surprised because you knew beforehand the
It's not
consequences.
the same magnitude. Bitch is not even. That's not even close. Nowhere near close. Now I know people that do get offended and will all act or almost act if a guy invite him to his genital areas, battle or not. Like some guys just don't stand for that. But some people stand up there and accept it because they know it's just battle rap. The job is to really embarrass you as much as possible, but still give you a sense of respect. I'm not gonna talk about your dead folks, and I'm not gonna disrespect you or your race as far as the nigga word. But I'm gonna call you a bitch. I'm gonna call you a bitch.
Even telling somebody,
I'm gonna talk about your girl. I'm gonna say your girl ugly as shit. I'll smack that bitch. I'm gonna say that. That's my job in this battle. That's what I'm supposed to do. But I'm still gonna show you a sense of respect.
Even saying suck my dick is kind of like crazy. Like it's like crazy saying in a battle to me. Like
The last
it is crazy. But some people look at that as like I'm trying to embarrass like you.
Because you know what that means. Yeah. So like you saying it is like you really want to take it there.
All right, with women and all right,
you don't see too many people say that.
With battle rap has gone from who is the most talented to who can be the most disrespectful. So it's leaving bars at this point. Is who has the most antics? Who's gonna trend off of some wild shit? Who's gonna go viral off of some weird shit? And that's not battle rap. That's not what battle rap was based off of. So it's like what now? So it's like when the last time I was here, it's very rare you get a battle with a male and a female where he's not calling her a bitch.
You like, in my opinion though, like I don't think that battle. Like, I don't like disrespectful battle rap.
Yeah.
I think it's corny. I think it's an easy way out.
Yeah,
it's an easy
me
way
too.
of not thinking and writing your raps.
Very lazy.
You feel me? So like, for example, like I'm gonna just use this battle, one of my favorite battles. So Roan and Big T.
Yeah.
Roan literally had a whole round about Big T being fat.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was creative to me because it was disrespectful, but it was disrespectful in a funny ass way. You know what I mean? So like
that's what it's about,
like,
man.
You know, you feel as though like now, especially like you, everybody's gonna be trying to disrespect, you know, try to be funny, try to get you off your P's and Q's. Are you prepared for that? And also, what's your plan to combat that?
That's out. I mean, that's always been a plan when you're battling me, man, because you ain't gonna beat me with like what you saying.
Talk heavy.
It's not gonna happen. There's no way. I don't got nobody. I have nobody on this earth that can beat me with what they saying. Like, so for the most part, they gonna have to do something else. You know what I mean? So I don't be really feeling that shit. I mean, but
so
it is what it is.
I salute these guys.
But
because
every battle would be like that though.
If you watch their battles, it's
Except
very rare
G's
you
right
get
here.
disrespectful. Like their battles are bars, and I'm not saying this because he's Pusha Pinner. That's my fiance. I'm not saying it because of that. They're actually talented.
I battled my man G's. He edged me in a battle with bars. He edged me.
So it's like let's get
G's
back to the
Flair
creativity.
right there, man. You're white.
G's a Flair, everybody.
G's a Flair, everybody. You're white, everybody. Legion of Doom, we in the building.
So
man.
this is what's supposed to happen when you go on an interview with your man. This is what you're supposed to do. This is how you use your 15 minutes of fame, in my opinion.
Talk that shit.
In my
man.
opinion.
This is Jade, man.
So shout out to Push Your Pen Battle League, SIG-U, Torture Chamber. I'll show the other little guys love. Main stage, NOC.
Yeah, what are some upcoming events?
Woo, all right. Oh.
I'll let you kick it off, man.
Yeah, what?
This shit it's your world, bro. We just living in it. I mean,
I got I battled Jay Busky in Powerhouse. I think the 22nd or
Shout
something.
the fucking Powerhouse for coming back. Don't disrespect.
Shout out to Powerhouse.
Shout out to Powerhouse.
They're also a part of the charity basketball event. It's Powerhouse, Verbal War Zone, Gates of the Garden, and Step Your Ink Game Up. 2 Jersey, 2 Philly leagues, grown black men putting a charity event together.
When is the charity event?
That I'm not exactly sure.
Not a problem. How do we donate or contribute? What can we all do to kind of make this a successful event?
Well, one, you can definitely join the SIGU Battle Step Your In Game Up Battle League page on Facebook, and then all of the information will be posted either there or the Verbal War Zone page on Facebook, or the Powerhouse page on Facebook, or the Gates of the Garden page on Facebook, or you can reach out to the owners. You can reach out to Dre Dennis. You can reach out to CeeLo. You can reach out to Elijah Medley, Funeral Man. You can for Verbal War Zone Fire the Misfit. It's plenty of people that can be reached out, and I'm pretty sure when it comes out in the flyer and everything, that'll be shared. But it's so much more positive things that's going on in battle rap than just this. So let's use this to bring that to light. It probably won't make it to Complex, or it won't make it to Donkey of the Day, but we got to use our platform.
It will eventually. How about that?
we got to use our platforms the best way we know how to.
Gotcha. And what is the charity event?
Oh, the Safe Haven. They're donating to food banks and to Safe Haven.
Okay, so people can bring
canned goods,
non-expired.
Non-expired.
Go to the grocery store, get good canned goods, the shit that you would eat.
People.
Yes. When you're donating, don't bring stuff you wouldn't feed to your family.
Dust it off.
These are people, grown people, humans. If you were down and out, you don't want to be handed some bullshit. So when you donate and be mindful that this could be you someone was donating to.
Definitely, man.
And what are we accepting in terms of donation wise? So I said canned goods, but that's the obvious. But
yeah, clothes, toiletries. You have, women, you use soap, kids, use socks, washcloths, anything that can be utilized on a day-to-day basis. Toothpaste, toothbrushes.
We don't want the washcloths you use neither.
It's this is y'all can show up to see some top tier people recite something that's not that good, and you pay $30 at the door. Come donate and watch men that's probably shouldn't be running up and down the court anyway. Put it on for charity.
Nice.
Hey, check my head out, man. The P is for puncher, push your pen. P is for puncher, baby.
And also, these two guys right here, they got a 2-on-2 versus who y'all going against?
Some dudes.
First one though, right?
Some dudes.
Before, right?
Nah, it was like a quick little.
Jumped in,
Yeah,
not
look.
serious. Shout out to Heavy Bags. He been
brush on.
watching.
He's in the know.
He's in the know.
Hey, man, shout out to Boss Chick Rain, too, man. She been holding me down in the media.
Shout out to Boss Chick Rain. Shout out to Boss
Nothing but love and much respect to Boss Chick Rain.
And she's doing what I was trying to do. I'm not certain things you don't want to give attention to. Let's put the attention on what we should. But back to y'all and y'all 2-on-2. Y'all tried to shy away from that. Who y'all going against?
We don't even got that coming up. That's not even close. We don't even know who we got. I don't know who we got.
But the flyer dropped.
I still don't know. Who are you?
My next battle we go hard.
Yeah.
I got
some. Hard February 28th. Yo, White, 1Y, 4 O's. Come check me out.
We in the building.
Motherfucking food. We in the building, baby.
I got some big names coming up, man. A couple people reached out, so I'm gonna have to cook them. Everybody gets cooked this year.
Everyone must
real
die.
Shit. Can you make sure though that you get this opportunity and take it where you need to take it, because you did the right thing for a lot of people?
I got you, man. I got you.
You definitely
Appreciate
did. The activist with the active fist.
So I think it's the
Love this
first
guy.
time that, a punch was warranted in a battle too.
Yeah.
I didn't see one person say you were wrong for punching.
I was gonna ask, what's some of the positive and some of the negative? Not to cut you off.
Nobody really saying I'm wrong, but they say like he not wrong or right.
Okay.
So I guess so.
Gotcha.
You still got people that feel as though don't punch at us, lead the violence out of the event. You got people that feel.
And then I look at it like some people mad I did it in a battle. I could have waited.
But not for nothing. What event do you know where a punch is being thrown and that's the last of it?
I was gonna say that's one of the greatest things I think about that event per se. It was just one, and that was it. It wasn't a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? So
he automatically faded.
Like as soon as it happened, it's like once he stole him and he faded out the camera, he took all the fight out of him. The magic was gone. The magic was gone out them hands after that.
I'm looking back at him like, yo, bro, like he's looking at me like, bro, like what's up? I'm like, bro, like I told you.
We didn't see what happened next.
Yeah.
Listen, after that, he walked out and he didn't come back in. He walked out. He did. Av stood right there. Av did not move. He stood where he was at.
I followed him outside to make sure he wasn't doing nothing crazy.
But it didn't go anywhere else. It did not go any. After that punch was thrown, I stood in the middle. Captain Save a Clown was me. Jade Loaf, that was me. That was giving me hell in the comments. Jade Loaf, that was me. After that, it didn't go anywhere else. What other league is that happening at? What other battle rap event is that happening at? You have events where shit is going left. Other things happening aside from punches is being thrown. And it shuts down. You're losing events.
I don't know, man. How he faded was like the evil white man. He got in the back of the car like he was laughing in the back. Like, I tricked him. I got him.
It's like...
Because how he was acting is just crazy. Like how he going about it. Like,
if he were to reach out sometime down the line, are you open to having a conversation, or you can't really say right now, or is it just a dead deal?
Man, yeah, we definitely can talk. Man. I don't know, man.
And it's funny because
F3O.
I personally booked this battle, and it's bigger leagues that want it, and knowing that we are a smaller league, I'm not gonna stop that shine. But it's like y'all weren't checking for this until this man got punched. Y'all didn't know who a William Wolf was. Y'all wasn't checking for an Avenue C. That was me. Nobody was checking for y'all. So it's like, damn, I'm about to lose a battle, but it's about to boost y'all career. I want y'all to take them bigger plates. Take it. I'm not gonna stop y'all shine. But I was there. Like I'm the one who set this up.
Yo, can I ask y'all a question too?
What's going on? What's going on?
So before, right, when I seen he said something and you grabbed him, he was like, talk your shit.
Oh shit.
Yo, where did that start, yo? Why do y'all do that?
I'm gonna keep it all the way brown.
Because if you doing it in
look,
you, I know you do it in the
look,
It's crazy.
the
I
battle
didn't
rap
know that
community
that's what
is
he did.
deep. I don't want nobody to be like, yo, boy ain't start that. I didn't start it. But that's what I do at battles. Like
Gwitty started
that, huh?
Gwitty started it, didn't he? Like
I'm not too sure. I mean, I've been battling.
He started a lot of stuff, but I'm not gonna say he started that.
You know who started that?
Nah, that just.
It's just he's become known for it. He's become known for his voice. It's so many battles. You may not see him, but you can hear him. Like, do it. Go ahead, do
I
it.
can't do it right now. Cook your motherfucking food, nigga. Hey, I mean, we out.
Yo, so why do y'all do that?
It's just it's an energy booster, because being a battle rapper, not getting crowd reaction sometimes can really suck the life out of you. And you not getting reaction, it's just like, and you hear like, man, I'm up here rap, and you like, I'm probably saying the hottest shit in the world, but they not fucking with me. So you just tend to and fuck with you.
So you gassing me.
Mediocre shit and do that.
Yo,
That is the troll. That is them trolling.
On that way down here.
You battling, you stone faces out like you suck.
No, like,
Yo.
it's too much gassing going on, man. And it's like, people just reacting to anything. Just because it looked like something or somebody else doing it. You know what I mean? That shit corny. And then it's like, when you high and drunk, too, that kind of just, that playing into your what you reacting to reacting to sometimes, too. So,
But
I ain't feeling it. You know what I mean?
some things it comes with like it's not what you say. Some things it's how you say it.
Right. So
And the sometimes performance enhance the bar. It gives
If
the
you-
people a visual of what you're actually saying.
especially if you're giving a crazy performance in front of some people that's drunk and high.
Exactly.
They want to see and all this other stuff going on.
And don't be funny with it. Don't be funny in performing at the same. Like it's
Keeping
gonna
the
be-
crowd up. I ain't knocking it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do.
And when you do that,
Entertainment.
you give a battle replay value. People won't mind coming back to watch that. Like, like when you have people who, put a battle on, show me something. It's like, I got you. And then you're going to put something that you know that's going to spark their interest. And then even when they not with you, like, man, let me go watch some battle.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
15 minutes of fame radio.
Now stepping into 15 minutes of fame radio.